The next song is a well-known Christian hymn published in 1779 with words written by the English poet and clergyman John Newton. Newton was born in London. He lost his mother when he was 6 years old. Next few years, he was raised by his emotionally distant stepmother, while his father, who was a ship merchant, was away at sea. He spent time at a boarding school where he was mistreated. As a youth, Newton began examining his relationship with God and then relapsing into bad habits. As a sailor, he denounced his faith in God. His disobedience caused him to be pressed into the Royal Navy. And after leaving the service, he became involved in the slave trade. In 1748, a violent storm came upon his ship that was so rough and severe that he called out to God. He called out to God for mercy. He began to ask if he was worthy of God's mercy or in any way redemption, as he had not only neglected his faith but also directly opposed it. This was the moment that marked his spiritual conversion. While the ship was being repaired, he wrote the first verse of his world-famous hymn, Amazing Grace. When he ended his seafaring altogether, he began studying Christian theology. Newton wrote the words of Amazing Grace from his personal experience, and he wrote that to illustrate a sermon on the New Year's Day of 1773. It's with the message that forgiveness and redemption are possible regardless of sins committed, and that soul can be delivered from despair through the mercy of God.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. "'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed." Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. The